Taurus massive, guess what time it is? It is Taurus season. What's poppin', everybody? Happy birthday to my Tauruses, especially my sun, moon, and ascending sign. It is your solar return. Time to celebrate, time to turn up. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. You guys have been my A1 from day one. Like I tell you guys all the time, you still have and are still the undisputed when it comes to the most viewed videos on my channel. The Chosen One video I put out approximately a year ago. The Chosen One. That video is the most viewed video that I have to date. And that was for you guys. Alright. That was, I think, in June of last year. But you guys have been amazing to me. Thank you so much for all the love and support you give me. And as a thank you. And also I want to let you know this is my season as well, because I've been on the channel. It'll be a year May 16th. So I came on to YouTube in Taurus season. So I'm celebrating as well with you guys. So with that being said, to celebrate and to bring this in, and I haven't done this with any other sign, but I want to start it off with you on my anniversary season and your solar return by offering you 50% off of the readings. Now, there's 5 readings in total. There are 2 of them you're not going to get the discount on. You're not going to get the discount on the $10 email reading. Okay, that's still $10. You're not going to get the discount on the 12 house spread reading, because that one's very intensive, and the $100 that I'm giving you for that is, or charging for that, is discounted already. I should be charging a lot more, but I want to be able to offer that to people at a reasonable rate. But it's a very extensive reading. So readings number 2, 3, and 4. Whatever the rate is, you're going to get 50% off. So I have readings that are $50, so you'll pay $25 for it. All right. Some of the readings where if you ask about one person, it's $50. If you ask about 2 people, it's $75. Well, if you ask about the one person, and it's listed in the details, check it out. It'll be $25 if you ask about the one person, and then for the $75 one, what's that? $37.50. Yeah, it'll be like $37.50 for the if you ask about you plus 2 other people. So if you got 2 people that you're trying to choose from, and you don't know what to do, and you want to find out how they feel about you, you want to pay $37.50 for that. All right. If it's one other person and you want to find out how they feel about you, then you would just pay $25 for that. All right. So look under the tarot card reading section, because I have a Vedic charts. I have just look under the part that says tarot card readings. You'll see that there's 5 different readings. Readings number 2, 3, and 4 are the ones that you'll get the discount on. You'll get half price, okay? So I just want to let you guys know that. And that's, for me to show love to you guys for all the support you've given me. And to celebrate your solar return, and to celebrate my solar return with the channel. So big things going. So I'm going to do a happy birthday spread for you guys. We're going to do a 5-card spread. And we're going to talk about, what shows up in these cards. And we're going to talk about what each card represents as well. So without further ado, please get at me on Instagram, okay? That information's in the box below, but it's the number 8 TH _ house _ energy. House and energy start with small letters, okay? That's on Instagram. On Facebook, it's 8th House Energy. All right, so make sure you link up with me there, okay? Please, it's very important. And I have the Patreon membership. That's an exclusive membership where you pay $5 a month. I'm going to be doing cusp readings on there. I'm going to be doing some career readings on there as well. Those have been, the requests that people have had on the Patreon membership. Besides the fact that you get to see all the extended readings that I post. So if you're interested in cusp readings, like if you're Aries, Taurus, cusper, I'm going to start doing the cusp readings probably in May. But I'm going to start doing the career readings probably within the next couple of days. I'm just trying to get everything uploaded for May on the YouTube channel. And then I'm going to hone in heavily on the Patreon membership page. All right, so I just want to let you guys know that. So if you're into career, you want to know what's going on with the career, what's going on with your money, you want to join the Patreon membership page. It's $5 and the link is below. All right, so let's see what the overall energy is for your happy birthday spread. We have the Five of Wands energy. This energy is Leo energy. All right. So a lot of you may be feeling a bit confused right now with this energy here, because five represents the Five of Wands represents Leo energy. Leo is ruled by the sun. The sun is all about the self, what's going on within the ego. So a lot of you are feeling confused about things. You got a lot of things on your mind. You may have a lot of scattered thoughts. You're just feeling changes coming in, all right, with you. And that's normal for you guys right now, especially with Uranus in your first house. Uranus is a planet of change. It's a planet of surprise. It's a planet of boom, here I am. You know, somebody knocking on your door you ain't seen in 20 years. That's Uranus energy. You know what I mean? So you guys are going through that in reference to, you know, how you feel about things, you know, what's important to you, what's valuable to you, how you feel about yourself and the people that are in your life. All right. So your feelings may be changing. So you may be feeling conflicted. A lot of you are going through a stage where you're starting to cut people off, starting to cut people out. And as a result, people are having problems with that. They're having problems with you. So you might be getting into a lot of disagreements with people and things like that because your ideas are changing. What you thought was fun or what you thought was interesting is no longer. So there might be people who have issues with that in your life, and those are the people who you don't even need in your life anyway. So you may be finding yourself in that situation where you're dealing with people who got problems and attitudes because you're trying to change your life for the better. These people may be having these problems with you or feeling some sort of way because you are a fixed sign. Of all the fixed signs, you are the most solid, as in once you are comfortable, you're comfortable. There's no need to change anything. You get into a routine, you're good. That's it. And so a lot of people, you know, who are close to you or who know that about you. So now all of a sudden you're going through this change with Uranus in your first house. You're reevaluating everything and everybody around you. And you know, your responses to them, how you act towards them, you know, what you say to them, what you do with them is all changing. And people are looking at you like, huh? What's going on with this? So you catching people off guard. So, you know, they could be kind of defensive about that and trying to fight back. But you're not having it because you know what makes you happy and what doesn't make you happy. So, you know, follow your gut, follow your instincts, follow what your intuition is telling you. And you may wonder why you're going through this right now. Again, it's because Uranus, the planet of upheaval, the planet of rebellion, is in your house right now. It's in your house, your first house, which is all about how you feel about yourself, okay? How you feel about your values, what's important to you. It's also in the house of your money. So some of you may be experiencing issues with money. As a matter of fact, maybe I'll do a career reading for you guys, a career and money reading for you guys. I'm thinking I might do that. Okay. I'm going to put that on the, I pray I remember to do that for you. But I'm going to be doing that on Patreon too. So I'm going to try to get to that within the next 24 to 48 hours for you. But yeah, Uranus is all about your inner individuality and your uniqueness, your intuitive and creative self expressed as like inspiration, or a lot of times people will see as you rebelling against everything. Well, why are you changing up? What's wrong? Why are you switching up? Well, you used to do this. Why you want to switch it up now? That type of thing. You know, so it's like, you know, it's like you're like, you know what? This is what's important to me now. That's no longer important to me now. This is what I want now. I don't want that anymore. This is how I feel about this now. I changed my mind. This is what I want in my life. I no longer want that. So you're going through this stage right now where that's what you're looking at. You're reevaluating everything. Persons, places, things, whatever is no longer serving you. And I know that's cliche. You're dropping it like a bad habit. And so you're in your mind trying to figure out what it is that you want, what it is that you want to drop, or you're dealing with other people around you who got a problem with it. So this is what this Five of Wands energy is representing. Now, as far as what we're going to pull this first card. This first card represents last year. Last year there was a love situation going on for a lot of you. Okay, you were in a relationship at this time last year. You were definitely in a relationship, most of you. Okay, or you wanted to be in a relationship. Okay, the Two of Cups. Oops, sorry, I banged on the table too hard. Sorry about that. But yeah, so the Two of Cups talks about relationships. It talks about partnership. It talks about romantic love or proposal. So many of you, you know, you were dealing with your spouse or you got married or you got into a relationship. But last year was all about relationships for you. The good, the bad, and the ugly. It was all about your lover and your relationship. Okay? Now, as far as what you need to let go of for this year, this coming solar return, we have the Three of Wands. Okay, so this is what it is. You're trying to figure out what it is that you need to let go of because you're ready to expand. You're ready to grow. With the Three of Wands, this is what this is about. Okay, this is about you wanting to expand, wanting to grow. Some of you may be wanting to travel or relocate. Okay, and so you're trying to figure out what you need to let go of. Do you leave the area which you live for something new? Do you leave the current relationship you're in for someone new? Do you leave the current relationship you're in to, because it brings you peace of mind and you'll be happier by yourself? Like, what is it that you want to do? What is it that you want to expand on? What is it that you want to grow upon? All right. And so this is where this could be coming into play as well, trying to figure out what it is that you want. Because again, the Five of Wands deals with the self, because that's Leo energy. Now, as far as a gift that the universe is going to give you for your solar return, we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So this is telling me that some of you are going to be happy once you get out of this relationship that you're in. Some of you are married in a situation that is just hell. Hell on earth. So this Five of Wands could represent your marriage right now, or the relationship you have with your significant other, whether you're married or not. Okay? The relationship is hell. Pure hell on earth. All right? And this is why you're sitting here trying to figure out what you need to let go of. Okay? And a lot of you, it's this relationship. So the universe is saying to you, I'm giving you the opportunity to get out of this relationship if that's what you really want to do. A lot of you are in relationships with karmics that need to come to an end. A lot of you are married to karmics and you know the relationship needs to end, but for whatever reason, well, not for whatever reason, it's just you're Taurus. You're set in your ways. Once you're comfortable, you're comfortable. Yeah, you got your beefs and your gripes about things, and some of it is very legitimate, and some of it you really should turn and run away from your partner. But because you're set in your ways and you are a tradition-based individual, you have your tradition set up, and that's the way it is. But a lot of you are so unhappy, so unhappy. All right? So the universe is giving you the opportunity to get out of this relationship. This is what the universe's gift is to you. For you to be happy single, happy by yourself. Okay? Now, what you need to embrace this solar return? Four Pentacles energy. Okay? This is Capricorn energy. You need to embrace the fact that you need to protect yourself. You need to protect your assets. You need to embrace that, this change is going to be for long term. Okay? You don't like change. You're a fixed sign. None of us like change. None of us fixed signs like change. I'm fixed water. I got too much fixed water in my chart. And my Mars is in Aquarius. I got 3 placements of Scorpio. And I got a placement of Mars. Fixed energy all day. Okay? This is what this is representing. Is that, you're holding on tight to the past. But you got to let this go. A lot of you are trying to hold on to something that is just not working. And a lot of you are using the kids as an excuse. Because you believe in tradition, you believe, we took vows, or, this is my girl, we have kids, we've lived together, this is my man, we had kids, we lived together, this is my wife, we have kids, we live together, for the tradition of it. But the reality is the universe is saying, yes, this might have been the person that you married and the person that you're with, but this is not the person you're supposed to be with. You are changing. And so the person that you're with is not changing with you for your highest good. And that's what's troubling a lot of you. That's what's troubling a lot of you. All right? So the universe is telling you're holding on too tight. Okay? You need to embrace the fact that you are holding on too tight and it's time for you to let go. It's time for you to loosen up. All right? For a lot of you, holding on too tight is you being too closed off in reference to a relationship coming your way. Some of you those of you who are not in a relationship who want to be in a relationship. You've been wanting this since last year, but you haven't met anyone yet. It's because you're holding on to past resentment, past worries, from past situations. Might have been childhood situations, could have been past relationships. But you're too closed off. You're not letting people in because you are so determined that you're not going to let anybody hurt you again. That means you haven't healed from the last situation. So you got to let go of that energy. Because if you don't let go of it, you're not going to get the person you want. You're holding on to energy of hurt, pain, aggravation, stress, and that's what you're going to attract. So this is why any relationship that you've had recently is not working out or is not going to work out because you're still holding on to this. So you got to let this go. This is what the universe wants you to embrace. Let it go. Now, as far as what this year represents, all right, you have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. This is your energy, okay? This talks about one-sidedness. This talks about struggle, okay? This talks about charity, one-sided charity. This talks about debt. It talks about selfishness, okay? So if you don't let go, things are going to continue to be, you're going to continue to struggle. All right, because this card represents struggle. It's in reverse. This means you're not going to have enough money to pay your bills. You're not going to be able to live the life that you want. You're going to struggle. All right, some of you are currently struggling. And the universe has put Uranus in your first house to help you, to give you a little bit of a push. Okay? And you may not like that push because you're feeling confused, you're feeling strange, you don't know what's going on. That's because that's the universe telling you, listen, Taurus, it's time to change. It's time to change, right? So this is a beautiful thing for you. Now, you may not see it as such because you're so set in your ways, but the universe had to put Uranus in your first house. You would have never changed. You would have just stayed in this relationship till you died. Dealing with the disrespect, dealing with the abuse, dealing with the partners who are cheating, you constantly cheating. Some of you are cheating on your partners and your partners, y'all both cheating. Some relationships, both of y'all are cheating. All right? And it's not fair. It's a lot of it is one-sided. Okay? And you're going to continue to have this energy if you don't learn to let this go. All right? So you got to let this go. You got to. For your health, for your well-being. All right? Let's get some clarifiers out here and see what we're talking about here. What we got for my Tauruses? We're going to clarify this Two of Cups, see what this is all about here. So what's going on with this Two of Cups for my Tauruses? Two of Cups, surprise, changes. Didn't I tell you what Uranus is all about? Uranus is all about surprise. So a lot of you got some surprises in your relationship, okay? Your relationship is going a way that you never thought it would go. You're experiencing some things that you did not know you were going to experience this year, within the last year. A lot of you did not realize that you would be in a situation where you're literally considering ending your relationship. This is monumental for you. All right? So this is what the surprise card represents when we clarify your relationship. And this is what represented last year. Major surprises, as in your feelings started changing. Okay? This person's behavior started changing, or your behavior started changing. And the behavior, the changes, whether whoever's part it was on, the changes brought you guys to this point where the relationship is in jeopardy. If it hasn't already ended, it's ended. It's on its last leg. You already know that. You just haven't moved yet. You just haven't left yet. Now, as far as what you need to let go of this year, this is the fact that about expansion, okay? You need to let go of anything that's holding you back from growth, anything that's holding you back from expansion, anything that's holding you back from truly being who it is that you are becoming, okay? And a lot of you are in your head about it. This is really rough for a lot of you. A lot of you are depressed. A lot of you are not sure which way to go. You're not sure who you can trust anymore. People around you, you're seeing how disloyal they are, how disrespectful they are, how trifling they are, how just downright rude and inconsiderate they are. And you had enough of this shit. And so what you're doing now is you learning what you got to let go of. You're looking at these people and you're looking at their behaviors. Okay? All of these people in your life, each one of these people could represent somebody who was an asshole in your life. Okay? Who's been disrespectful to you, rude to you, doesn't care about your feelings. You've been there for them time and time again, and you're at your wits' end with these people. So here you are now trying to decide if you should let them go. And for a lot of you, it's your spouse. It's the person you have children with. Let's clarify this Three of Wands, because this is what you need to let go of. Anything that will not allow you to expand, that's keeping you, holding you back from what you want to do. You have a partner who's not, you thinking about going to school. Your partner's giving you all kinds of hell about that. You want to relocate because of the job market. It's better someplace else. Your partner's giving you hell about that. You feel like you're growing within and it's time for you to expand past this person. And, they don't want to let go. Got messenger in reverse here. They're not getting the message. They're not understanding. A lot of them don't even know that you're at this point here where you're ready to change. You're ready to make moves. Some of them know, but some of them just not getting the message. They're not trying to hear it. Because, again, they're so used to you in the way that you are. You might have been complaining about this for a while, but you ain't did nothing. So they're not understanding you. You're going to have to make it plain for them. You definitely have to make it plain for them. Because a lot of them just didn't get the memo. All right. And this is what you're deciding on with this Three of Wands. Who do I need to, send this special memo to? Because I sent the first memo, they didn't get it. Or they might have looked at it like it was junk mail, tore it up and threw it away. Because they disrespect you. Because they don't take your feelings into consideration. They don't give a shit about what you have to say. They're not taking you seriously. That's what you need to let go of. People who treat you like that. Now this next card here represents the gift that you're going to receive. This is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you, you're in relationships that are just a detriment to your mental, spiritual, and physical well-being. And because you have children with these people, and because you've been married to these people and been there so long, you're having a problem letting go because you are a solid person. You're a loyal person. Once you're in, and that's that. And you get so locked in that, a lot of you are realizing finally now that it's time for you to let go. We have that clarified with prison. See? You're feeling trapped. You're feeling trapped in this situation. This is how you feel in your head. A lot of you. This is crazy energy right here. This is tense. Some of you are going to blow up or explode if you don't get out of this situation. And it's not going to be pretty. Some of you are going to end up in prison. Some of you are getting into physical altercations with your partner. Some of you, your partner's hitting on you. You got to be careful. Somebody could go to jail. You got to be careful. You got to get out of this relationship. Now, this Four of Pentacles is for some of you, you're holding on to this relationship for dear life because you made a commitment. Four of Pentacles is about long-term longevity, long-term commitment. Okay? So some of you are feeling like, look, I took a vow. I'm in it for the long haul. But this is what the universe is telling you need to embrace. You need to embrace the fact that you are in a relationship that is no good for you for the long haul. You are in a relationship that is detrimental to your well-being, your physical, mental, spiritual well-being for the long haul. Look at what you're holding on to. Let's clarify this Four of Pentacles here. We have that clarified with Lord. See, some of you may have assets with this person, okay? You may have property with this person. You may have businesses with this person. This person may be financially well off and they've been taking care of you, okay? Or your combined assets, you guys are very comfortable and well off. So this is what you don't want to let go. So you need to embrace the fact that this is what you're holding on to. A lot of you are holding on to the financial aspects of the relationship, the financial benefits of the relationship, and you don't want to let it go. Look at this pentacle. She holding on to that pocketbook tight. She don't want to let it go. The Lord card represents like Emperor energy. So, you may not want to let go of the marriage because the Emperor is usually a married person. The Lord card, usually a married person, well off. This is someone who could be The Lord back in the day was someone who was, in politics, someone who was well-to-do, wealthy, rubbed elbows with the upper echelon, of the communities, things like this. This is somebody who owns property, somebody who runs a business, that type of thing. So, you guys may have that together and you're afraid to let that go. But you're going to need to let that go. You got to let that go. That's the challenging part for you because you rule the house of possessions. So you as Taurus, you look at your partners as yours. Like, this is mine. My possession, you're mine. And the things that we built together is mine. And now that the universe is telling you it's time to let that go, it's very hard for you to do so. This is the hardest part. This is the hardest thing for a lot of you that you ever had to do. Now, what's going to represent this coming year if you don't let go is the Six of Pentacles in reverse. You're going to lose money. Okay? You're going to lose money either way. You're going to lose out financially when you leave this relationship. You are. Some of you are. And that's just the harsh reality of it. This is why you're holding on to this Pentacles so tight. Because you know the assets and everything, you get divorced, everything's getting split, or, another partner's going to get more than the other. You know that. So you're going to be at a disadvantage in a sense. But you're going to have your freedom. You're going to have your peace of mind. Some of you, if you continue to hold on to this relationship, it's just going to be one-sided, which has always been. Your person don't respect you. They don't treat you right. Treat you like you're not there. You got to let go. It's time to take that journey. And now is the time, more than ever. And you're feeling that nudge. The universe wants you to succeed. The universe put Uranus in your first house to get you to move. Other than that, most of you would have stayed in this relationship forever. Fighting, everything. You just would have went through it and you would have stayed in it. Some of you are getting to the point where you had enough. And use the Uranus energy to help you move on. You had enough of the fighting, the arguing, the physical altercations, the stress, the obsession. Some of you don't want to let go. Some of you, your partner, don't want to let go. Okay? That's because you're being greedy. All right? With the Nine of Cups in reverse, you're being greedy. Thinking about this money. A lot of you are. Let's just keep it 100. A lot of you are being greedy. You're thinking about your financial stability right now. And with COVID-19, I ain't mad at you. I'm not knocking you. I understand the concern. Okay? I'm a Capricorn moon. I understand you need security. Financial security. I get it. So this is just a screwed up time for this to happen. But a lot of you, unfortunately, you're not going to like what I'm saying. But a lot of you, unfortunately, this is your karma. Because you should have left this relationship a long time ago. See, this is the year that people are reaping their karma. Now, your person has been bad to you. They're going to get their karma too. But you are getting your karma, a lot of you, because you stayed in this relationship knowing that you should have left. A lot of you were cheating on your partner, and then you went back to this person. And you left other people behind, ghosted them, did them dirty, and now you're back with this person, and this person you're in hell with this person right now. Some of you realize that you got to make it right. Only you can make it right. Your partner's not going to make it right. They're not going to make it right for you. Only you can make this right for you. So a lot of you realize that, and this is bad news with the Page of Swords in reverse. That's bad news. That's legal issues. Filing for divorce. Many of you have to take that step, and you know it. Some of you are going through it right now. Some of you have been on that path for the last couple months now. A lot of you got property together, so it's not going to be an easy court proceeding. You're not going to just be in and out in a month and a half with the paperwork. You got houses together. You got businesses together. Some of you didn't have to work, but now you're going to have to work. Okay? Some of you are going to have to work to bring in more money with the Eight of Pentacles energy here. Okay? You're going to have to figure out what it is that you want to do now, because you're no longer going to be with this person who was taking care of you. So career is where your head is at. But you guys are to the point where you have to understand that you cannot move forward with this situation. This situation with the Chariot in reverse, you are not able to move forward head and heart aligned. You're not. You got to do something about this. And you know what that is. You got to get it into your mind with the Uranus energy that's in your first house that it's time for a new beginning. And it's time for you to take that leap. It's time for you to walk away with the Eight of Cups and the Fool here. It's time for you to take that leap and walk away. You know who I'm talking to. You know you made the wrong decision going back. You know you made the wrong decision staying with the Judgment in reverse. You compromised your moral integrity and your moral values staying in this relationship with an abusive person. Staying in a relationship for money. Staying in a relationship because you're obsessed with this person and you can't let them go. You know who I'm talking to. It's time for you guys to let this go. It's time for you to move on. It's time for you to heal so that your true love can come to you. All right? This is what I got for you guys. Let me get you some advice. You got to start this birthday season off right, baby. And you got to start that out by getting rid of people who no longer are able to grow with. Make sure the kids are straight. Don't worry about the money. The universe is going to bless you. Trust me. You got to make this decision. It's time to make a decision about this relationship. Putting away the computer, working hard and having more fun will help strengthen your relationship. So for some of you, this is the case. You having problems with the relationship, you just need to spend more time together. But for others of you, very few of you is for this. What else do we have for you? We have fate. This is a destined partnership, meaning this partnership was meant to teach you a lesson. All right? You've learned a lesson and now it's time to let it go. One more. Your soulmate loves, accepts, and respects you unconditionally. You have children together. This person has unconditional love for you. But as far as the relationship, a love relationship, this is where this ends for you. In this person. This is where it ends. Oh, one more. I said I was one more, but one more. Finances. A lot of you, like I said, you holding on to that purse. When you separate from this person, yes, your financial situation is going to change for the worse. Than what it is. But it doesn't mean that you're not going to be able to survive. You're a manifestor, Taurus. You're going to be good. All you have to do is find you a way to make you some money. You may have to take care of yourself for a while. You may not have as much money as you had in the past. But you'll be able to survive and take care of yourself. All right? If you need me for a reading, hit me up. Like I said, the tarot card reading section, readings 2, 3, and 4 are 50% off. Just follow the instructions on hitting the read. If you don't know what's going on and you're not clear, send me an email first because there's no refund. Once you send the money and you don't send me a reading or your request for your reading, I'm going to look at it as a donation. Keeping it 100. I love you guys and I want you to have a great year. But a lot of you need to let this go so that your new beginning can begin. Let this be the beginning of an amazing Taurus season and a change of your life. I love you guys, and I will see you throughout Taurus season. Peace out.